Today. Mayoritas penuh mereka. Wow. To show guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's the man they call the little Mozart, Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, he's not going to give you box-to-box running for 90 minutes, Peter, but he's the kind of player who only needs one moment to play someone in or break the lines himself.
We'll just have to hear some of the things his long-time boss has said about him over the last decade or so. A special talent, technically top class, remarkable touch, top-class vision. Oh, that's music to his ears, I'm sure.
Well, high praise indeed from Le Professeur.
Rosicky goes for a shot! Great vision. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. That's a sharp pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Gabriel. And here's Mbappe. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Gabriel. Rijkaard. Now it's Rosicky. Rosicky stood his ground strongly. Now it's Lewandowski. Vitinha. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi, he is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van de Ven. Vitinha. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Foden. Gabriel. Now Foden. And it's Rijkaard. And he's picked it up out wide. Foden. It's gone for a throw-in. Foden. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Robertson. And it's Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Deftly away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Robertson makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vitinha. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And he's running through. Shoots! It's a loose ball. And he's had it nicked away. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
look back on the first 45 minutes.
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. Gusto. Saliba. And it's Rodri. Konate. Now it's Rosicki. Now it's come to nothing. Van der Ven. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Foden. Ball played for Rijkaard. And he's worked it through. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to go deep.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Can he get it through? And that's a good ball. And the finish! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Up he goes! He scores! Foden. And it's Vitinha. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Vitinha. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. He's looking wide. That looks a good ball through. Look at the space here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Now the delivery. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 22, Rafinha. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he thumps it clear. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Mohamed Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Hazard.
And it's Kukçu. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to
Added
try
minutes
again.
has been indicated.
Now it's Bellingham. Rafinha. Hazard. Rodri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
No messing about. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And now,
Yeah, this looked the
please
most
turn
likely
towards the
outcome,
screen.
but we've had a...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Ribéry producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Lewandowski. Foden. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Foden. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Bellingham. Granit Xhaka. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings in across. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, good take, chance, surely! Mbappe. So, what can they make of this? Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van de Ven. Gabriel. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Ødegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold sends it crossfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Ribéry. Now Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Lewandowski is onto this. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Foden. And it's Vitinha. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 18.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Xhaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shoots! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now that's well seen too. Foden. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ribéry, looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. And a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is... Can he finish? Superb goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of...
And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Foden, and the counter is on. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Oh, that's neat. And it's made its way to him. Oh, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Bellingham. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
So we've reached the hour mark. Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. In with the challenge. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lewandowski. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. That's very neat. This looks promising. Great vision. And a chance! Ribery looking understandably energised after his goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Granit Xhaka. Nicely shaped ball. He's being urged to shoot. Lewandowski threads one in. Looks a good ball through. Shot could be on. Oh, and the finish! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for a runner. Floated through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's...
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Lewandowski, distributed tidily.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19.
There's going to be another change here. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 13, Kukcu.
Now it's goes for a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Granit Xhaka. Rafinha. Kukcu! You've got to be quick to... Oh, and one more try! It's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives.
It's Lewandowski! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two.
There will be 5 minutes.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be...
Rafinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. He's beaten the last man. And he's there to belt it away. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
I'd like
Any
to draw
reflections
your
on what you've
attention
seen,
to the
Jim?
screen right
Manchester
now for
United
information on
desperately
our shuttle
failing
buses.
to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gamba Osaka clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shots! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham, played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Xhaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Kukçu. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Granit Xhaka. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Guti. Raul. Mbappe is onto this. He's played it long. Costa Curta does really well there. He is strong. Threads one in. Rafinha. Granit Xhaka. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Look at the space. It's Bale! Well, there's the clearance. That is lovely. Opts to play it. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Kimmich. Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Dembele. He's found some space. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing. Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Gamba Osaka grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rafinha. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rafinha. Xhaka wins the duel this time. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Big chance! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Gamba Osaka really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kimmich.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Granit Xhaka. That has ended up in no man's land. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Rafinha. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Adams plays it all the way forward. Gamba Osaka are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Bale finds himself offside. Bellingham. That is a great pick out. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Shifted it to the flank. Gets into some space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Decent chance! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A simple... Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Bale. And it's Kukçu. Gamba Osaka appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Rafinha. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Kirkchu. Raul. Quality ball. De Bruyne. Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time. Hernandez. It's Hernandez. And it's Guti. That's been slipped through. Kirkchu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. Might be danger here. Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rafinha. He's got... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 74 minutes.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 9, Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Messi.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he finish? Bellingham. Kirkchu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rafinha. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe. Van der Ven. Van der Ven getting this one clear. But he's forced to go back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tries to play it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Great ball. He goes for a shot. Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
Gets his head on it! And kept... And that will be it. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He has found a way through. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get on the end of this? Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly. And that is masterful defending. Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. He has a look up. Shoots! Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot could be on. And smartly reclaimed. Hazard. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Lewandowski. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Knocks it into space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pass somewhat off target. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Robertson. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Oh, well played. Cleared without complication. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! It's in! It's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's definitely not his best. Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard going full tilt down the left. Ruben Dias. It's full on! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
McAllister, and it's Hazard. And here's Lewandowski. Serginho. Chance here to counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super find. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway. Hazard tries to pass it through. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? No way through there. And it's Hazard. McAllister. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! He has done it! They're back within reach!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. And shapes to shoot! Has another go! It's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So, what can they make of this? That's been slipped through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Serginho, that's a good ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a cute ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that's been intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good pressure, determined, intense. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on the field, number 26, Targets. Number 25, Stoichkov. Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on to replace him is
Forlan.
number 23, Beckham.
Beckham. That's been cut out, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, smashing header! No mistake! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball's played through. And we're done. Manchester United are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Please join me
So,
in
Jim, how do
wishing
you
all the
reflect
best
on
for
what we've
members
seen?
of our fan
Manchester
club
United's
celebrating their
definitely
wedding
impressing me here,
anniversary today.
especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Great vision. Valverde. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for a runner. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. It's Asa! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Rijkaard. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, his chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United go into the lead. And this is Rooney. Lovely, now then. McAllister.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Taken back almost at once. a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. He's cut it out. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Soboslai providing an outlet on that flank. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, there's the clearance. McAllister. Great chance!
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Oh,
minuti di
nearly,
recupero.
but nearly is nothing.
Lewandowski has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Rooney. Rooney could try. Rooney! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. In with the challenge.
this is the time you need that pace.
Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the pass is intercepted. Nice control. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Neves.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho. Real chance!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Size
5.
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
McAllister. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Takes a shot! Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. João Neves. João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Sorloth. Now he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Son Heung-min. And he's surging through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And this is Rooney, Son Heung-min. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So, third corner of the game. Sorloth! Harmlessly behind. Mbappe. Rafinha. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Terrific header! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rijkaard. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. And he skips past his man. Oh, important interception. Engages and forces him off. Chance! And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United, undoubtedly.
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Lewandowski. Schmeichel claims comfortable. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out towards the right wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's being... takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Cristiano goes for a shot! They've scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that's well spotted. Van Basten.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Kukçu. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Played in by Robertson. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Hazard gets into some space. It's a good-looking delivery. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
McAllister plays it short. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Wriggles his way through. Gabriel. Bellingham. McAllister. Played with finesse. And he's cut it out. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's another good win of the ball. Bullet. Kante has created one goal already. Knocks it into space. Azar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, good stop. It had to be. Pull it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal.
Hello,
if that
everybody,
happens,
and please
it's a game
join
changer.
me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lewandowski gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. Oh, the check pass hasn't quite... And a chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Azar. And this is Van Basten.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, super ball. Bullet! Has a look and place it forward. That is lovely. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Azar. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Manchester United have their third corner. Oh, what a climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's having a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Hullet. He is through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Robertson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this. McAllister. It's Bellingham. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
There's the shot! He has done it! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 22, Rafinha.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Batistuta to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries to play it through.
That's good play from him.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, McAllister.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Is number 17, Reinders.
Played into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 4.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's Rijkaard. Cross. A header! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Manchester United have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Gabriel. Some really good ball movement.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lewandowski.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great ball, and it's shot, surely! Rafinha, and that interception was most necessary. And the finish! Oh, what has happened here? And this is Isco. Oh, good-looking ball. Stood up well to him there. And here's Batistuta. He's through, and Batistuta! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
They get a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
He has a look up. Great chance! And that will be it. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.